It's just been revealed that University of Otago scientists will take part in a major drilling operation of the South Island's Alpine Fault. Dr. Virginia Toy of the university's Department of Geology is one of the leaders of the project. She joins us to explain what it involves and why. Good evening.
Hi there.
Now tell us about this project.
Okay, so we're taking part, or we're about to enter into the second phase of what we call the Alpine Fault Deep Fault Drilling Project, where in September, October, November this year we'll drill hopefully to a depth of 1 to 1.5 kilometres into the Alpine Fault on the west coast of the South Island, and take rock samples and make measurements at depth, trying to understand the way the fault behaves during earthquakes and the geothermal structure and the structure of the Southern Alps.
How many others from Otago are involved?
We've got me and from the Department of Geology, myself, two other faculty members, Dave Pryor and Steve Smith, and also Dr. Christian Onisa. So a lot of us, plus we'll employ around 20 students and they'll be involved. So there's a lot of people.
Any other scientists from around the world coming in for this one?
We have extensive international involvement. This is actually a project managed by the International Continental Scientific Drilling Project, or program, which is based out of Germany, but masses of international participants from all around the world. Yeah.
What's going to happen to the samples that you recover?
So we're going to bring the samples back here to Dunedin. We have to describe the rock samples and we have to make measurements of them. We scan them on a variety of instruments, including a CT scanner at Dunedin Hospital. It's going to be quite fun. And they'll be curated in a storage facility at Sawyers Bay at present.
So how will this information then be utilised?
Hopefully, well, people are probably aware that the Alpine Fault is close to what we call the end of a major earthquake cycle. And there have been other international drilling projects into major faults in the world, but mostly just after they've ruptured to generate earthquakes. We want to do the opposite for the Alpine Fault and catch it in the act. And we're hoping that the descriptions we make and the measurements we make at depth will tell us something about the likely sort of earthquake shaking that the Alpine Fault's going to generate. That's really important for understanding earthquake hazard in New Zealand. Yeah.
How much is this project costing?
It's probably the project budget is around $3 million. Yeah,
wow.
And it's funded both through New Zealand's Marsden Fund, but also through the Continental Scientific Drilling Project.
Is this the most in-depth drilling of the Alpine Fault to date?
It's definitely the deepest drilling of the Alpine Fault. We're the only other people to have drilled it in the past, in 2011, to 150 metres, not 1.5 kilometres.
Why is it important to know more about this fault?
It's one of the major sources of seismic hazard for the South Island of New Zealand, including for Dunedin. The shaking in Christchurch could be similar to what they've already experienced if it were to rupture. And it's really important we can understand its behaviour so that we can properly manage our risk from natural hazards, which is an important topic in Dunedin at the moment, given the DCC's just reviewing their second generation district plan.
Well, we look forward to the results. Dr. Virginia Toy from the University of Otago, good luck.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming in.